This made me laugh so hard, just so hard, and I actually found it so funny that when I saw it, I instantly felt the need to share the video with everyone I know, and I don't easily do that, so I say good job to you, Choppy, good job. And if you're wondering who Choppy is, well, he's the guy who made this little edit, and I would suggest checking out his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff on there, and go check him out, give him some love, and tell him Dolce sent you. So now that we got our laugh on, I would like to welcome everyone back. I am Dolce, of course, you know me. You know me. And today we're going to be taking a look at the AK-5C and give that magnificent little piece of machinery a proper review. Now, the AK-C, or the Automatic Karabin, or Karabin, or whatever the Swedish people call it, is a Swedish variant of the FN-FNC with a couple of modifications to adapt to the Swedish climate. Now, fun fact, the original FN-FNC is from the land of waffles and beer, better known as Belgium, and that's where I come from. So now you know that. Now, the AK-5 replaced the older AK-4, which was a licensed product variant of the G3 from Heckler & Koch. And, did I say that right? I probably did. And I'm sure most of you are familiar with that gun from Battlefield 3, of course, the G3A3. But now let's take a look at some of the weapon stats of this weapon. Now, the maximum damage on this little baby right here is 25, with the minimum damage being 15.5. I'm having trouble with words today for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, let's get on with the video. It has a fire rate of 700 rounds per minute. It has a magazine that holds 30 rounds, and the damage starts dropping off at about 10 meters, and it starts putting out its minimum damage. Damn it, Dolce. Damn it. At 70 meters. So now that we know that, let's talk about how the gun actually performs. Well, the AK-5 is definitely one of the best weapons in the beta right now. It's very stable. It doesn't jump all over the place when you fire it, and it has a very nice and steady rate of fire. It's probably the gun that I've used the most in the beta. I don't have many problems with this weapon. I usually do very well with it, especially when you prefer a gun that's more reliable in gunfights at medium range to long range when you're using the Engineers class or Recon class, because this is a carabine, or carabine, whatever you call it, so you can use it with every class in the game. But there was one thing that I noticed. Even though I was aiming directly at my target when I was in a long range gunfight, it seemed that most of my bullets just wouldn't hit my target, and it always happened to me when the enemy was relatively far away from me, like, let's say 70 to 90 meters. And at first, I thought it might have something to do with hit registration or the hitboxes themselves, because it is known that there's actually an issue with that in the beta right now. But I found out later on that it wasn't actually that. Instead, I found out that this weapon has quite a lot of bullet spread. And in the next clip, I'll show you how much this gun likes to spread its bullets around. So in this first clip, you will see me dumping a full mag into a wall without and then with recoil compensation. And as you can see from the very beautifully executed mag dump, you can see that the recoil itself is very manageable and stable. But the gun does have some bullet spread. Now right here, I do the same thing, but this time I have the muzzle brake equipped, and it does help out quite significantly with the muzzle climb. However, the spread is still pretty significant. Now in this final clip, I have the ergo grip attached. As you can see, the gun pulls up a little bit more without the muzzle compensator, but it really does reduce the spread this time. So that's good. So there you have it. If you want to reduce the spread on your AK-5, I would definitely recommend putting on an ergo grip. I didn't have a chance of testing out the vertical grip yet to see how that affects the recoil and spread due to the fact that I just haven't unlocked it yet, because it does come in those little battle packs, and I think I need to get to level 7. I think I'm level 6 right now, yeah. So maybe I'll get it at level 7 or 10, we'll see, but I don't have it yet. But I will definitely test it out once it's available, and I'll do a little video update on how it affects the AK-5. Now, does this mean that the gun is useless at long range? No. Absolutely not. If we take a look again at the bullet holes here, you can clearly see that the bullets start spreading out after a certain amount of shots fired. So the answer is short bursts. As long as you burst fire your weapon at long range, you should be just fine, and shouldn't notice too much of that spread. So there you have it, guys, my first little weapon review. I hope you guys enjoyed and got something out of it, and let me know in the comments, what weapon would you like me to do a review on next? Let me know in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching, I am Dolce, and I'll see you in the next video.